Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9 to the Sky. So I need to get Industrial Foregoing up and going, because I need to make the Wither builder for the star, to make the Wither's compass. Now this thing's not too easy to make, because you have to get all the way up to the Supreme machine frame, which is this the last one? Yeah, it is. So you have to get a whole bunch of stuff to be able to actually make that. We'll automate the crafting of it, like have a pattern for it. So that'll be super easy. And then this plastic, usually this plastic's not the easiest to make, but luckily in this, you can grow rubber. It's not hard to make the plastic, because making the rubber through Industrial Foregoing isn't too hard. You just have to make a ton of latex for it, which I'm gonna have to do that anyways, so it's whatever. But I've already made the seeds, so I can already make the plastic. I just also have to make some patterns for those, so I'll actually go ahead and do that right now. Now, first things first, I got to actually start making me some latex, which is super easy. I just need, I think it's this fluid extractor. I'll just make a bunch of those. 10 should be fine, because I don't plan on making a whole ton of stuff from this mod, so this should be a-okay. I usually do kind of go crazy with these, but I don't think I will this time. But I still will set it up in like kind of a tower formation, kind of like that. I'll move it to right here instead. Let's do 4 tall. I'll have to make 2 more. Cool. And then I'll have the modular routers back here placing the logs down, and then I'll just place some pipes just along these sides right here, and then I'll slurp all of that up, and I'll probably put it straight into my system. So I'll shove it into like a drawer and then have, what is it, a bus underneath it, just piping it straight into my applied energistic system. And then that'll make making the frames 10 times easier, because then I can have like 3 dissolution chambers with patterns for pretty much everything in each of them, so that I can kind of be making all 3 frames at once. Because sadly this game is, not game, but this mod is a little slow in the production stuff, even when you have it fully upgraded. They don't have the one extra add-ons mod that adds like the extra tiers to the add-ons. They had it in all the mods 10, and it added a tier 3 and tier 4 to all the add-ons, so it made things way quicker. But for now, this should be fine. Cool, I am now making some latex, and I have it pumping straight into my system. Now, obviously, this is going to be pretty slow at first. I can also power them, actually. So now I should be making way more. So the next thing I'm going to do is make some patterns for all of these add-ons. Luckily, they all just take, like, latex, and then pretty much the same thing across the board. Just gold gears and diamond gears, and then whatever the specific 2 items down here is. And then I can also get the simple machine frame up and going, but I'm gonna need pink slime and ether gas for the advanced machine frame and the supreme machine frame. But first things first, I need to actually set up the pattern providers for these. I'm gonna do 6 dissolution chambers. I'm gonna have each one have their own different add-on for now. It's a little overkill, but it's like, why not? It just makes it to where they can be making all of them all at once. And then I can also make this simple machine frame, which I'm gonna have 2 of these things making them. I should be able to come in here, nope, open this up, craft say 10 of you, and it should start crafting. I don't know which one it's gonna be in over there. I guess they're not powered yet either. Slap some gates on top right there, and boom. Now they're making it. Now I think I do have to set the input to down, maybe? Yeah, so I just have to come into the output, bottom, action enabled, push. Do that for every single one. Oh, I just realized, wait. Oh, they changed the recipe. I just realized that. It used to take the previous tier to make the next tier. That's why I made all of the tier 1s. Well, I mean, I've already placed it all down. I'm not gonna tear it down now, but I should have looked at that. Okay, well, I know they had that in all the mods 10. They had like both, like a recipe that People could make the tier 2 with the tier 1 and then a recipe just to make the tier 2 without using the tier 1. But I don't think they ever had it in the regular All the Mods 9. Maybe they changed it because there's been a few updates since the last time I played it. So, well, that's sick. Okay, well, that definitely speeds things up. But I'm gonna go ahead and make the rest of these add-ons. I'm just gonna make 10. I probably should make more than 10, but whatever. And then, actually, you know what? I will. I'll make 30 in total. No, I don't have enough latex. That is correct. Okay. How much latex do I have? Decent amount. I could probably make a few more. How much does it take to make one? It takes 1 bucket. Okay, I only have like 4 buckets left, so never mind. But I am gonna go ahead and slap these into here to make them faster. And then I can also make these. I don't really know what I need for those. Let's look. Don't think I need these. The fermentation station. I don't think I need that. I know I need the laser drill. Do you make the laser drill base with this as well? I don't think so. No, you need the advanced machine frame. So while I wait for my latex to build back up, I'm gonna go ahead and start making the mob slaughter factory so I can get my pink slime. I'm just gonna put it in front of the dissolution chambers. No, I'll put it in front of this thing actually. Put it right here. So this is the area of effect. I am gonna use vector plates, or I guess entity conveyor, and have them pushing into the little area of effect. I could increase this with the range add-ons. Range tier 2. How expensive? I'll make the tier 3. No, I'll make the tier 2. I can't remember how big it gets, so I'll just make the tier 2 because I don't want it to get too big. Okay, throw you in there. Oh, it's the whole entire thing. That's actually perfect. Okay. Well, I'll still have those pushing into that. Now this will also produce liquid meat, and I do not want any of that. So I mean I'll probably just put it into a drawer with a void upgrade in it. I'll put some upgrades in the drawer as well, just in case if for some reason I just am like I kind of want to start processing the liquid meat, because I think you use the liquid meat to process ores and like more efficiently, and I think you can like triple or quadruple the ore output. I could be wrong about that though. Just gonna do a simple zombie spawner. Thing's not fully upgraded, but it's decent. I just need, pretty much all I need is unobtainium, and then it'll be pretty much fully upgraded. As for this thing, I'm gonna have to pipe this stuff out. So right here, we'll just have you piping the stuff out, and then not gonna pipe in. I forgot I was gonna do that. Cool. Yeah, this is definitely very slow. How hard is it to make vibranium? Because I need to get vibranium before I can make unobtainium. And I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so I have to go through a decent amount of Ars Nouveau. And then I also need to get blood from Blood Magic, which I don't think is too hard to get. Mainly just the Ars Nouveau stuff. Now I can make the advanced machine frames. Oh wait, I'm so dumb. I don't know why I put both of those in there. Whatever. Machine frame. Let's just make 10. I can't. Wait, what? Old gold ore? Other gold ore? Why is it? Wait, what? Why is it trying to use other? What? Also, I guess I just don't have any nether brick though, so that's also, you know, just wouldn't have even been able to do it, but you know, still, I'm just so confused as to why it's trying to freaking the other gold ore. Like, why is it trying to do that? Because I don't think the teleporter's in this. Like, I don't think there's a mining dimension or anything. No, it's not. So I don't know. It's like ancient stone in this as well. No. Okay, that's weird. Why was it trying to use that? That freaking whack. Cool. I can make them. Gonna have to make the regular ones first. Now, I should be able to make the mining drill. Not the mining drill. The is it called? Mining drill? I don't know. Let's look. It's the laser drill, not mining. So this bad boy. Now I know I can get allmodium from it. I think it's the raw stuff that you get. You need an allmodium block put into it, and then it will just go crazy. But I need to make a ton of the actual laser drills if I want to do that. And I also need to figure out, is there something that adds like a power, like it provides energy in an area, kind of like in Just Dire Things. It has like a power emitter or something, and so like in a certain area you can power things. So it made these laser drills insanely OP because you could just make a freaking like a 4x4 of just laser drills, and you'd be making a ton of crap. I don't think I need to go crazy with this though, because I don't think it actually is used, like an insane amount of it is used in making like the star and stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. Wouldn't be surprised if I need like this, but I have no idea. So if I go ahead and make one of these, and then I'm gonna have to make a ton of these. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna have you in there. I gotta make a ton of add-ons. How much latex do I have? If I have 300 latex, that'll be amazing. Yep, I have way more than that. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of gates. And now I'm gonna hurry and just browse through this, see if there's anything that seems like it emits like a power area thing. And if not, then I'll just have to use enter gates, but if there is, that'll make my life a whole lot easier, but I don't see anything that looks like it could do that. So I got this all done. Well, I haven't put the add-ons in yet, and let's see how much I've already gotten. 33. That's not bad. Now I just gotta go through and add all of these. This thing with the Just Dire Things transmitter, energy emitter thing, I had probably twice the amount of laser drills placed down. It's kind of insane how many you can place down even with having to power them individually like this. But the laser drills that I set up in like all the mods 10 were freaking, those things were insane. Those things just pumped out resources. Okay, that's pretty quick. I don't know, can I add add-ons into this? No, actually seems like I can. At least those ones. I don't know if that did anything. Who knows? But that's pretty quick. You know, you give this just some time and it'll make a ton of crap. I can also pulverize this into dust. Okay, so it's not the best using the enrichment chamber. I know these crushers are pretty good. Yeah, I probably won't worry about doing this too much. Because again, I don't think I need allmodium. At least a lot of it. I don't think I need a lot of it for much. So I'm not too worried about it. It's mainly just like the upgrading armor and making vibranium, which I can eventually grow, and I can make bees for it, and then I think I can do the exact same thing with the raw stuff. Yeah, so and that's probably what I'll do with all of these. Just get some laser drills up and going, and then it'll start making a decent amount. And then probably should hurry and make me some patterns for these. Come in here, allmodium, craft 100. Boom. That's pretty sick. That is pretty freaking sick. Now, how much pink slime have I gotten? Not much. Not much. Okay. That is kind of unfortunate. I don't know how much. Let's see. Supreme machine frame. Actually, no, it's not this. I need the fluid laser base. That's right. So you, what was it? Half a bucket. And then I also need the stasis chamber. Do you take an advance when you do? Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna build this stasis chamber thing right here. I made this tinted glass from mob grinding utilities because it's weatherproof. Now I can't remember. Can you do with just a like a 3x3? No. I shouldn't have this thing on right now. Turn you off. There we go. Now the stasis chamber prevents the wither from like shooting anything, but I'm fairly certain. No, it can't move at all. I have had it once where it has, like, the wither has shifted over just randomly, so I don't want that to be a thing. I'll build this right here so I can get out real quick. And then I got this fluid laser base. That's something I can see. How do I actually get the ether gas out of this? I need purple laser lens. Okay. That's not too hard to make. I'll just slap you right there. Actually, could I wonder if I can do it right there. Let me hurry make the lens real quick. I hope this is not too far away. Can I see the range on this? No, you can't. Okay. I just want it up more so that I can place the laser drill boils around this. So I don't have to break these. Because I would rather not have to break anything. I want to have this dude almost fully encased. Obviously, this leaves a hole. But this thing should prevent... I think it prevents him from even fully spawning in. So from here, turn this back on. Should probably put some add-ons in you to speed you up. And then... and my freaking field of view is gonna go to 1 million. Now, I think he just stays like this. Kind of sucks you're sideways, though. I really don't like that. Can I switch you around? This is not ideal. Not ideal in the least. Okay. I'm gonna let him finish. I'm gonna go this way, actually, so that he looks at me. There we go. Okay. Oh, you actually stayed in there. I didn't think he would. Okay. Didn't think he would, but better safe than sorry. Okay, let me redo this all, and this time I'm gonna build him this way, because for some reason it seems like he likes to turn. He turned to the left, so I'm actually gonna face this way building him. Ideally, he'll start looking that way. Probably won't, but, you know, might as well try to get him to look the way I want him to. Also, quickly just gonna do this so that I can quickly figure out if it's working with this boil being up here, or if I need to drop this down one, which I think I won't need to, but yeah, you never know. Okay. Speed this up. There we go. Way too slow. Okay. No, you do not need power. Must do? No. Guess I can also add some of you guys in there as well. Cool. Okay, are you going to turn to the left? No, you're not even gonna work. You worked last time. What is this bullcrap? Did I? Oh, it's because I placed that right there. That is exact. Yep, okay. Place that. There we go. Okay. Okay, look to the side. You kind of good enough, I guess. Good enough, I guess. Okay, and then are you? You are working. Okay, good. That's good, because then I can start placing these up here. And I think this is all I'm going to place down. I could go over the top and have them spaced out, but they'd be sticking over the edge. If, you know, once again, if I had something that could make like an area of effect for power, then I would definitely stack up everything around this, but I don't want things overhanging. This is already kind of ridiculous looking. I might, just to make it to where it doesn't look absolutely ridiculous, I might just put blocks underneath. But yeah, actually, I'll do that right now. I'll do those, this stone right here. There you go. Now you don't look super dumb. And then also, I'm gonna mute you. Oh, also, I added, oh, frick, hurry and do this real quick, right there, okay. I added this soil, which isn't going because it's daytime. I forget, it's because of that. There we go. Unless is there still a hole somewhere? There we go. Okay, yeah. Let's say there was light creeping in somewhere. But I added this just because the spawner is not quick enough. I don't know why I didn't think of doing this originally. And obviously I didn't put it on the edges because when the big boy slimes spawn in, they like to kind of spawn halfway out. So they might accidentally spawn into the glass and then jump out before this thing can kill them. So, but everything should be working. You need to get piped into my system. I'm just gonna carry this cable. It's gonna look stupid, but not really anywhere else I can, like, unless I want to use an entire wireless connector just for this, which would make it look cleaner, but I don't want to do that. So now, go in here, yep. Almost 4 buckets of ether gas. Now, do I have the Supreme machine frames? No, I do not have the Supreme machine frame. Whatever it's called, pattern ready. I gotta actually make them. Wait, I need to pay attention to actually. Yeah, okay, good. I'm able to make all of them. Come in here and do that. Let me also make sure, because I know I was being stupid and was putting both the patterns into one pattern provider for some stupid reason. And now, come in here, make a Supreme machine frame. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. And now I can make the Wither Builder, I think, hopefully. Maybe, yep, I can make one. Cool. Gonna need a lot more of those, but, you know, I am automatically not crafting, but I'm gathering the resources of everything that is needed, like the liquids, essentially. And then everything else is pretty easy. So that is pretty much Industrial Foregoing all done. Super easy. Doesn't really look the best, but I mean, you know, whatever. Well, I think that'll be it for this episode. Don't really need to do anything else for Industrial Foregoing. The only other thing that I want to do with it is make more of these laser drills for unobtainium and vibranium, but can't really do that yet because I haven't gotten those. I need to go through Archivo first. But that'll probably be in the next episode because I really do want to actually get those as soon as possible for some reason. I don't really need them, but might as well get them done. And then I also have a pretty good idea for Ars Nouveau on how I can generate a lot of source, and it's something I haven't done before, so hopefully it actually works out how I'm thinking it will. But yeah, that'll be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.